Please note that this content is for adults only. Viewer discretion advised. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe, like, and share. Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream with me, Grizzly. This is Grizzly True Crime, and today we're going to listen to the audio interview. It's audio only, okay, that I received from a FOIA request from Osceola County in Florida, right? So I wish we had the visual police interview, but so far we have the audio. We're going to listen to this together. I would like to thank two people very quickly, okay? Firstly, let me welcome everyone. Welcome to all my moderators. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Welcome to all my patrons, members, subscribers, anyone new here, any locals in chat, any family or friends of Madeline Soto. This is about the Madeline Soto case. If you don't know anything about it, we've got a whole playlist. We've done the timeline, the deep dive, and everything. A lot of times we've read through almost 1,000-page documents at a time, piece by piece. So just check out the playlist if you want to catch up on what this case is about, right? Okay, so the two people I want to thank. Number one, I'd like to thank Grizzly Cat. Her and I have been working so hard behind the scenes to get these FOIA files. If you want to buy Grizzly Cat a coffee, the link is in the description box, okay? If you want to also say thanks. Thank you to Grizzly Cat. Number two, thank you to Mr. Grizzly, because these files are so freaking huge and they're all different formats. Oh my word. Like, all these FOIA requests when you receive everything. And we have a lot to work through. This is just the first thing I wanted to show you today, because I know we're all dying to hear JENN Soto's police interview. Let's hear what she's got to say, right? Okay. So the second person is Mr. Grizzly, because he helps me freaking convert all these weird formats, you know, and get all the size of these files onto my computer successfully. So thank you so much. All right. Are we ready, everyone? Are we ready? So again, it's audio only. They're going to say the date. I'll put it on a banner once we hear it and everything. Here we go. I've made it. We are visual learners, so I've made it at least visual for you. Okay, so you don't just have to stare at me the whole time. This is JENN Soto, Madeline Soto's mother. The only person who's been arrested so far, I don't know if anyone else will be arrested, but it's Stephan Sterns, okay? Rian, the diva, thank you so much. Okay, thank you, welcome. Are we ready? Are we ready, everyone? Here we go. Okay, let's make sure the sound is up. And let's make sure over here as well. Let's play it.
4-11313. Today's date is February 27th, 2024.
Hold on. February 27th, 2024. I'm not going to interrupt too much after this. February 27th, 2024. That's the day after Madeline Soto was last seen, allegedly, although the police believe she was murdered between February 25th and 27th, okay? But this is the day after Stephan Sterns' whole drive around with all the friggin' Danish pastries and McDonald's and go to school and the church and all of that, right? If I do have to add in some context, I will. Let me also say this quickly. If any content creators decide to just just take this, I would really appreciate if you just tag my channel or say thanks to Grizzly True Crime, whatever it is. It's always nice. It's always nice, right? Me, welcome. All right, so are we ready? Here we go.
The time is 23:32 hours. Gonna speak with Jennifer Soto. Hey, Jennifer. I haven't introduced myself. My name's Myra Taglo. Okay, I'm a detective with the sheriff's office. Do you mind if I talk to you? Do you mind if we talk over there by the car? That's fine.
Yeah, where? Inside the house?
In the car.
Yeah. Our car?
Yeah. Oh, look at the baby.
Don't know which baby they're talking about, but I think that's JENN Soto. Oh, look at the baby. Queens, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Don't worry, I'm going to shut up in a moment because I want to hear this all with you, okay? Allison said, why is everything released so slowly or gradually? It's not really released. It's not like it's just released to the public whenever, right? You got to make a FOIA request. There's a lot of freaking forms, a lot of things to do, and damn, it takes long. It was 4 months of waiting. 4 months. 4 months and a lot of dollars to wait. And like, where is it? Like, surely they have all of this, but it does take time because they have to redact certain things. Of course, in a case like this, I mean, it's extremely sensitive. Those court clerks have to be extremely careful with what they release to the public. I'm very grateful for everything we received. One more time, let me just say, we've received a lot, okay? Lots of gigabytes of things. So I have a lot to work through behind the scenes. I just wanted to bring you this today because I know we're all dying to hear this. So now, here we go.
Does it lock?
No, it should be fine.
Okay. Over here,
Are we
please.
going to be able to go back home soon?
I'll explain it in a second. Okay? I have a question too before we get started. Somebody said something like somebody in here has a gun. Is that a true statement or a false statement?
That's a true statement.
Okay, where is this gun at right now?
It is upstairs in the guest bedroom.
It's not like in any of these cars out here.
No, I don't believe so. I think it's upstairs in the guest bedroom. Bedroom number 4. It's got a number 4 on it.
Okay, how certain are we of that?
As far as I know, the gun is inside upstairs. I haven't heard of it being in the car.
Okay. Let me just move my purse.
If you want to take driver.
I could be incorrect. I'm not sure.
If you want to start the car and just give me 1 second.
Yeah. Let me make this. I know it's not the most comfortable, but at least you won't be cold over there.
Yeah. I get cold super easy.
Yeah, I'm the same way, so I understand. You want to take a seat right over here, and then she's gonna.
Jenn Soto says she gets cold super easy. Also, let me just say, they said there's a gun in guest bedroom number 4. That's apparently where Stephan Sterns was sleeping in the same bed as Maddie. Particularly also on that last night that she was there. And in that room, they also said there was a tripod and there was some kind of a lotion. We went through those documents before, part 1, 2, and 3, so check that out. Okay, just turn on your closed captioning also. I just want to say that it is working. Turn it on so that you can see the subtitles if you want to.
Don't worry about the. Start it up.
Do you have your keys on you?
Here, have it a little closer, just in case.
Sorry, this isn't my car. There we go. Okay, so I'm not sure if he introduced himself, but his name is Luis Acosta. Okay. We both work for Orange County Sheriff's Office. So I understand you spoke with the other guy earlier with Detective Frank Hunt. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. We have officially taken over the case, okay? So
Are you guys with Kissimmee?
No, we're with Orange County.
Oh.
It's just a different unit.
Oh, okay. What unit are you with?
We're with sex crimes.
Okay.
It's just because of her age and is why we take over. Does that make? I know it's kind of confusing, but like we have like different rules in Orange County, and depending on like people's age, we sometimes take over investigation when it comes to missing persons.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, when you talked to him earlier, I kind of got like a brief synopsis of what happened. I understand you have a new job.
Yes.
Okay, and if I say anything that's incorrect, please correct me, okay? You have a new job, and last night you asked them to go sleep upstairs because you wanted to get rest. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. What time was this? Do you remember? It doesn't have to be like exact time, but like just. Oh, and then yesterday she had Sunday she had her birthday party, right?
Sunday she had her birthday party.
Okay, what time was that party at?
It started at 3 o'clock.
Okay, from 3 to what time?
I'm not sure. I wasn't there. I was at work.
Oh, okay, you weren't there.
But I know my sister was home around 8:30.
Uh-huh. Was Stephan here at that time?
I'm not sure if he was here at the time, but I think he got here a little bit after.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, okay, she was already doing what she was supposed to. She had taken her nighttime meds,
Mm-hmm.
and she was getting ready for bed, like taking a shower. She takes showers at night. So he's like, okay, she was already on it. I didn't get home until, I'm going to say 10:30.
Okay.
And then at 11, I sent them to bed.
Did Stephan make it to the party?
No.
Okay. And then once you get here, you said you sent her to bed at 11. And the following morning, well, I'm sorry, let me backtrack a little bit. You send them upstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many bedrooms are upstairs?
3.
Okay. Where?
In bedroom number 4.
Okay. And what about Stephan?
Bedroom number 4.
Okay. Is it normal for both of them to sleep in the same room?
Sometimes, when I really need a good night's sleep, I will send them upstairs. But when also a lot of times we will sleep together in the king size bed, all 3 of us. Or sometimes Stephan will go upstairs and in our bed alone. So it just really depends on what's going on that night with our schedules and what we're doing.
Okay. Where were you sleeping?
Downstairs in the king size bed.
Okay. Is it just you two here? Well, you guys have a roommate, right?
We have 2 roommates, and one of the roommates has a son who's here like a little bit more than half the week.
So what rooms do you guys use?
The room downstairs, the master bedroom downstairs, and room number 4.
Okay. So it wasn't last night. It was the night before. Stephan slept in bedroom number 4 and you slept downstairs.
Yes.
In the master. Okay. What time did you wake up?
I'm going to say around 8 o'clock in the morning, Stephan came into the room and was trying to put the leash on the dog. Somewhere between, I'm going to say he came into the room somewhere between 8 and 8:15. He came in to put the leash on the dog, and I got up to try to help him because my dog is kind of a nervous dog and I didn't want him to pee on the bed. So we wrangled him, put him on his leash, and he said, go back to sleep. And I said, okay. So I laid back and went back to sleep.
Okay.
I heard people in the kitchen. I'm not sure exactly who was in the kitchen. As far as I know, came downstairs to get ready in her. So she's kind of got a bedroom in the living room. If you go into the apartment, you'll see there's like a.
Why? Okay, I'm trying not to chip in too much. We're just going to listen to it mostly without me, unless I have to say something, of course. Welcome, everyone. We are listening to the police interview of JENN SOTO for the first time, and it happened on February 27th of 2024. I mean, I'm just putting up comments on the screen, so read those as well, okay? Please like and share so others can also learn this information. I just wanted to stop for a moment and snark and say, why is this normal? Like, her and Stephan broke up in December. It's never normal. Never. Even if they were together. But they already broke up. He was hardly there. He said he'd been there like twice, since December. So what was he doing there? Why? And why just I sent them upstairs to go to sleep because I needed a good night's sleep. That's not normal. It's so frustrating. Never in any world is that okay. Oh my goodness. Her daughter just turned 13. Anyway, so, okay, let's keep going. This is a 33-minute interview, and we've listened to almost 9 minutes, okay?
One of those fake walls. Separating half the bedroom. She's got like a desk with a bedroom and a TV and a dresser. But she'll hang out there during the day, but she never sleeps there. She always sleeps with me, and then the rare occasion upstairs. But most of the time it's with me.
Okay. Did you see her on Monday morning?
Visually see her? No.
Did you hear her?
I heard many people in the kitchen. I'm not sure if it was my roommate or her specifically.
Okay, is your roommate a male or a female?
Female.
Okay.
They're both females.
When was the last time you physically saw?
Wednesday, 11 o'clock. I'm sorry. Sunday, 11 o'clock.
Sunday when you sent her to bed?
To bed.
Okay.
Sorry, whoa. She said, when was the last time you saw, and they redact Madeline's name the whole time because Madeline, was a minor. So when was the last time, basically, you saw your daughter? And she's like, Wednesday, 11 o'clock. I mean Sunday. Now, the thing is that Stephan Sterns said that Madeline stayed with her grandma pretty much that whole week before he saw her. So that it could be true that Jen last saw her on Wednesday, and then, she had the birthday party, came home. Maybe Jen didn't see her after Wednesday, 11 o'clock. That's interesting as well.
And then when you woke up, you said you woke up briefly because Stephan went in there. Did you go back to sleep?
Yes.
What time did you get up?
Let me see if I actually have my alarm set. No, I don't have the specific day on there. Let me check something real quick. I'm pretty sure I woke up around 9 o'clock in the morning. And then I left at 9:30.
I had an appointment,
I had a
right?
doctor's appointment at like 10:15. But they took a while. And then by the time they did my blood work and whatever, I think I got home somewhere between 11 and 11:15.
Okay. When you got back, was Stephan here?
I'm pretty sure he was, yeah.
What was he doing?
Just sitting in my room. At my computer desk on his phone.
Okay. What did you guys do?
We chatted for a little bit. I asked him what had happened because he had called me earlier at 10. Let me see. Pretty sure he called me around 10:18.
What did he call you for?
To let me know, that they didn't go to McDonald's as planned. He had asked her multiple times if she wanted to stop at McDonald's because that was the plan the night before. That they were going to wake up early. He was going to take her to McDonald's, do like a special McDonald's breakfast, and then drop her off at school early because she wanted to get there a little early.
What a lie. You could just hear, I'm sorry. To me, it sounds like a liar talking. She's so calm. You're all commenting on it. So calm, so nonchalant. Like, what the hell? Your daughter's been missing since yesterday. This is the next day. Like, oh yeah, we chatted a little bit and yeah, okay. And then they went to McDonald's and they didn't, but okay. Sylvie says, so I have to read this one out in my South African way. You said, how's she so calm? As though she's talking about the weather. This woman, she's not right. That's how we would say it in South Africa. She's not right, this one. Ebony, thank you so much.
But on his way to school, she was very sleepy and wanted to sleep in the car. And she said she did not want to do McDonald's. She just wanted to be dropped off.
Okay.
Also to let me know that he left his phone at home because I had called him multiple times and he hadn't picked up. He had left his phone at home by accident. He had went to the vape shop, but they didn't open on time, so he had waited for quite a while in front of the vape shop. They didn't open, so he left and came back, and we hung out a little bit, and then I think he left again to the vape shop to go buy what he needed.
Okay.
Do you want the name of the vape shop?
Yes. If you have it at the top of your mind, I'm sure we're going to talk again soon, and we'll have more.
No, I'm just saying because that might be helpful if you want to see like surveillance or anything.
Okay, so at some point I understand he gets like a flat tire and he's not able to go with you to pick school.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And when you get to the school, how do you realize that she wasn't there?
So I left for, I usually leave around 2:30 to pick her up. She gets out of school at 4. So I wait it takes me about 25 minutes to get to the school, and then I wait about an hour for her to get out. I waited the whole time, and then when the bell rang and then it was time for her to come out, she wasn't one of the first kids like she normally is. And I realized I was holding up the line because everyone behind me had children, and they needed to get out because I was the first in line. So after about, I'm going to say, I think it was like 4:10, she didn't come out and I was holding up the line, so I drove away. I said, maybe I forgot to tell her that I was picking her up that day, because I don't know if she knew that I wasn't working that day. But I had assumed that she thought, she knew that I was going to go get her. So because she never came out, I left and I went. She works less than, I'm going to say it's like a 3-minute drive from the school. It's very close. She works in the Hunters Creek Villages area. I drove that way, and I drove along the path that she would walk, and I didn't see her. And then office, I asked, hey, has she gotten here yet? They said no. And I said, okay, let me wait a little bit. And I parked back again on Hunter's Park Lane, I think. And I waited along that lane to see if I would see her walking. And I didn't see her walking. And it was about 4:30, 4:35. At this point, she should have. So I went back to the office. And then I was like, is she here yet? No, she hasn't gotten here. And I said, okay, hold on. Let me see. I called her best friend. And I was like, hey, are you... I don't know if I told her I was picking her up from school today or to walk to the office, but I don't see her anywhere. And she goes, no, she never came to school today. She didn't come to first or second period. And I said, what do you mean? We dropped her off close to school. She should have walked to school. She goes, no, she never made it to any of her periods. And I said, can you please check with your other friends in your other classes to see if she ever made it? She got back to me and said no. At this point, I started to panic because I realized something was wrong. I emailed one of her teachers, a few of her teachers actually, and one of them responded to me. He said she didn't make it to his period at all, and he checked all her other classes, and she didn't make it to school at all. That's when I knew something was truly wrong. And I'm not before that email or after that email. But I started panicking and freaking out because she should have been to school. She should have made it.
And then I understand she forgot her phone, right?
Yeah.
Is it common for her to not have her phone?
Yes. She's got ADHD. She's super forgetful. She doesn't even... She never realizes that she's in the shower for a whole hour. She loses track of time. She's very...
And then you guys went looking for her, right?
Yes.
Where did you look? Like, did you drive somewhere? Did you walk? Like, where did you go look for her?
Okay. So, after her best friend called me, actually, or I talked to her best friend on the phone, I went back to the school to see, let me check her official attendance. Let me see what's going on. They were already closed. Nobody was at the school. So I searched by backtracking into the school and then coming back out and seeing that there were no kids at the school at all. So then I drove to the office. Everything was driving. And then I think that was a response from her teacher at that point. But,
Did you come back to the apartment at any point yesterday? Once you realized she was missing?
Stephan was at home. waiting for us to get back.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I told him something was wrong, she never made it to school, he completely hauled it back to me. And then we all stood there waiting for the cops to show up, and they didn't show up till like 7:30. It took them a while to respond. I think they were looking for other missing kids around the area too. But yeah, no, we did not come back home until we were done with the police. We were done with everything. There was nothing else for us to do except come back
Where
home.
was her phone when all of this was happening?
With me.
How did you get the phone if you never came back here?
I took it with me to go pick her up from school. I was going to give it to her when she got in the car and be like, listen, you forgot your phone again, and let her play on it.
Uh-huh.
I'll do that sometimes when she forgets it. I bring the phone with me and I just give it to her afterwards. But I had brought it with me to go pick her up from school.
Okay. And you works where?
I won't get you the address exactly.
Yeah. And then, did you at any point check her phone out while you had it?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Okay. Actually, I started looking, but I could not concentrate on reading anything. I was too panicked and too worried. I handed the phone to my sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one, and my niece. They both started going through her texts. I saw her texts.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing seemed weird. No weird random people. Everyone is someone I was familiar with or had heard about.
Mm-hmm.
They checked her Roblox. They
Mm-hmm.
checked her Discord. I checked her Discord as well. There was nothing weird. One of the police officers taught me to look at deleted text messages.
Mm-hmm.
We looked at those as well. They were random text messages deleted. They weren't anything.
Do you remember where you were when you were looking at her phone?
Yes.
Which is where?
Let me see.
Okay, we've got about 13 minutes left of this. I see you guys are all commenting yes on the shower. Like, oh, she loses track of time and showers for an hour. Well, I don't think usually that might not be because she's saying it's because of ADHD. It might not be that. It could be dissociation. It could be trauma. It could be her crying in the shower for an hour from everything she's enduring at home. Like, how do we know? You know what I mean? It's shame, man. Rebecca says nothing left to do but go back home. If you actually have a missing kid, I'm sure you go searching, not just give up and go home. Right? Okay, so here we go.
Is it okay if I call her?
Yes.
I'll get the exact address.
And then while she answers, were you guys, when you guys were looking for her, did you guys keep looking for her in the Hunters Creek area or somewhere else?
Hunters Creek area.
Okay. Did you guys come back here at any point?
No.
What time did you guys come back home?
Hold on a second. What time did we come back? What time did we come back? That was a very good question. I was gonna say it was like somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock p.m.
Did you guys go back out after that?
Stephan went back out.
And this was last night, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where was after this?
With me.
Okay. Did you leave the house at any point with her phone after this?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay.
I wonder where the phone was found in the end, Maddie's phone. And also to say, did you leave the house at all after that? Stephan did. We know he did, because he went back to the scene. Multiple times, from the document we read together before, part 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it sounds like he went back to where he put Maddie's body multiple times.
Hold on. And I think it's been home all day today, too.
It's been home all day today?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What time did the police take her phone?
Oh, just kidding. Yeah, they took it. I don't have it anymore.
Just kidding.
What time did he take the phone? I've been...
Sorry, I'm gonna play it now. It's just like when she's like, just kidding. Okay, they're asking where was Maddie's phone? Was it with you the whole time? Did it leave the house at all? Like, and she's like, oh, just kidding. Ooh, that's not the right phraseology in a police interview. Just kidding. One might think, one would say, oh, I'm sorry. The phone was here. Or I'm sorry, I gave it to detectives. Sorry about that. But like, just kidding. Oh dear.
And I've made so many phone calls today and seen so many people today that I
Was it
don't
light
know.
out or dark out?
It was light out.
It was still
Detective
light.
Hunt still yeah, it was during the daytime.
And then but other than that, her phone was here all day.
In the morning, yes.
Did you guys take the phone anywhere other than when Detective Hunt took the phone?
I think it's been home all day. I don't think I left the house with him.
Okay. Did Stephan have access to the phone?
I'm sorry, I took my medicine, so I feel a little species. I think I've had it with me. I think it's been with me.
Okay. Did you go through her phone today?
Yes.
Okay. Where was that at?
Here.
And what were you looking for at that time?
To see if there was anything else. What we couldn't access on Monday night was Roblox. So my niece came over and logged into her Roblox and checked out messages. But then they were also, my sister was also looking for her phone to see if there was anything.
Here at the house?
Yes.
And that was today?
Yes.
Okay, do you guys have her account information as far as like her iCloud and all that stuff? Or is it just on her phone?
I've had a hard time logging into it before when I was trying to get her a new phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if I can log in to her iCloud. I think it's all on her phone.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because so like they took the phone and they downloaded it, right? They can see like if somebody tries to access her accounts and stuff like that. So if you guys do have access to anything, if you guys can refrain from like logging back in.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
So it doesn't look like she like if she tries to like access her accounts from like somewhere else, that way we can track that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So they're asking if you can, just try not logging into any more of her accounts so that when he's going through the phone, it doesn't look like she's trying to log on from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything else that they wanted us to clarify?
Did you find the address to your...
Sorry, let me call her again.
Or what's the name of it?
Oh, if I could remember her business name, I don't know.
What kind of business is it?
It's an insurance business. I think Advanced Insurance something group.
And then I know that you've been with us for the most part of the day, right?
Yes.
We have, I want to say maybe like 40 people out here, okay? Between us and Kissimmee. And we're all, going to be working basically overnight and throughout the day tomorrow until we... Okay? Tonight, what we're going to do is... I know we already secured your house, right? We asked everybody to leave. So, another thing that I'm going to ask is if you guys can find somewhere else to stay for the night, because we're going to have Kissimmee out here at your apartment for the rest of the night, because the people that come and like take pictures and all that other stuff are not going to respond until the morning. Okay, so nobody can go into the house for the rest of the night until the house gets we need to take pictures and do other stuff with the house. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
And unfortunately, because you guys have such a big apartment, it's not something that only one person does. Like, we don't do that, right? We have our forensics unit come out. And it's not something that one person can do by herself. So she has to wait until people come in, because they're on call after midnight, right? So she has to wait for the other people to come in the morning, and then they're all going to come in as a unit and try to get it done as quick as possible.
Okay. I need to go back into the house.
Mm-hmm.
I have medication that I have to take in order to be like normal. Is there a possibility that I can go back in there and get my meds?
Yes. Give me a few minutes, and then we'll try to figure out how we can get your medication. Okay, but that's something that we can definitely get. Okay. Does it make sense what I'm telling you?
Yes. I just don't know what we're gonna do about finding a place to go, but okay.
And then, because last in Stephan's car, we're also gonna tow his car.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have any questions about anything that I'm telling you? Okay, so from now on, it'll probably be me getting in touch with you, okay? Not Detective Hunt. Okay?
Okay.
Do you understand everything that we discussed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get your direct number?
Yes.
Job address, if I remember it correctly, is 13550.
Sorry, I'm just going to pause it there. We've got about 5 minutes left. Welcome to Deception Detective. I know a lot of Grizzlies send me your videos, actually. So thank you for being here. You said, thanks for sharing this, Grizzly. Mind if I made an analysis or reaction video? Not at all. That would be great. I mean, I've watched a lot of your videos as well, reacting to JENN SOTO's, media interviews and all of that. So absolutely, go ahead. All right. So we've got about 5 minutes left to go. Some people, I understand that some people in chat are like, why are people blaming the mom? But I mean, if you think of even our mascot, it's a grizzly bear, it's a mama bear, it's protective, like protection and safety is kind of what we stand for, right? So it's absolutely infuriating if a parent isn't like protective of their child. I mean, Maddie was only 13. She only just turned 13. This is the day after she went missing. And it's very like, blasé, nonchalant, like, that's just so scary, So just know that. It's not like a blame game, like, she's guilty and she's this, and we don't know. She hasn't been arrested. I know many people wonder why. But at the end of the day, the thing that's I really feel so deeply sad hearing this, because I'm like, there's no protective instinct there. Some parents they don't have that. Or maybe they just, I don't know, not interested. Who knows? But it's just so sad, right? Okay, thank you, Crime Time Crochet. I'm going to read that now, but I'm going to keep playing this. I'm going to read it myself now. Okay.
Village Park Lane, Suite 125. In in Orlando, Florida.
That's in Hunters Creek. Hunters Creek, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Village Park Drive, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
And 13550.
Yes.
Is that like an apartment complex?
It's a business building? I don't know. It's a building with a lot of business and offices inside.
And when did you say you were there?
I got there around 4. Well, see, I left and came back. So 4:45. I got there, and I think I stayed until they had left.
Were you there today?
No.
Is there one would be anywhere near that area today?
No, I don't think so. It's been with me. Oh, Detective Hunt went back to that office. I'm so sorry, and he had her phone.
Okay, he had her phone at that time.
Yeah.
Why did he go back to that office?
Because my uncle had walked the path along the trail, and he had found a wallet with not an ID, but like credit cards and something that had somebody's state on it. So he went to pick it up to see if it was of any interest.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you my business card. I'm still here for a little bit longer. I'm going to talk to Stephan one more time. There was like a few things that we needed to clarify with him. And then we're going to, like me physically, after I get done talking to Stephan, I'm going to try to go get rest, right? Because we're going to continue to do all this.
Yeah.
There's other detectives that are coming from my unit, okay? So, like, there's always going to be somebody here.
Okay.
So just because I physically am not here, don't think that we're not physically working on this. We have a lot of people in our unit, right? So we're taking, like, shifts. And then the people we have violent crimes out here as well. And they're here till 4 in the morning. So I don't want you to think that, like, just because I'm leaving, that we're not still actively working on this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, they are here till 4 in the morning. And then the day shift people that also work violent crimes come in around that same time. So they're going to take over. So, like, we have, like, people working till a certain time and then other people coming and taking over, okay? So, like I said, just because I physically am not here doesn't mean that we're not still working on something. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Real quick.
I mean, she's. But they're saying words like sex crimes, violent crimes unit, and Jen doesn't ask, what do you mean? Why is the sex crimes unit here? What? My daughter was 13. What do you mean? She didn't say, why is the violent crimes unit here? I mean, it's like, I don't know. If I was her, if you really think she's missing, why is this not a missing persons case? Is my house a crime scene? And you've got the sex crimes unit and violent crimes unit there. You know what I mean? Oh my word, that's so scary. And she just says,
I don't remember Detective Tagler asked, but yesterday when you guys were out looking, do you remember what time you were out looking till?
So yesterday, I stayed in the office. My family went out searching.
Which office?
1355, yeah.
You stayed until what time?
I'm gonna say somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. I left and then I came home.
You came straight here?
Yeah.
And then who was out? Your family was out looking?
Yeah, but I think they all stopped actually, I'm not sure. One of my uncles might have kept searching along the trail, but I'm not sure until what time he was out. My dad as well.
What about Stephan?
Stephan went out sometime in the middle of the night and went searching, cruising around to see if he could.
when searching. Oh, cruising around. Oh, crap. Did you hear that, guys? I'll go back a few seconds. What? Oh, my word. Let's go back to like 32... 16. Okay, 13. Somewhere there. I'll play it again. I'm gonna not interrupt this time, but I just got such a fright. He went out in the middle of the night to go like searching, cruising. Yeah, he went back to where he put a body. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, but I think they all stopped actually, I'm not sure. One of my uncles might have kept searching along the trail, but I'm not sure until what time he was out. My dad as well.
What about Stephan?
Stephan went out sometime in the middle of the night and went searching, cruising around to see if he could figure out where she might be.
What car was he driving?
My car.
Was anybody driving Stephan's car?
No, just Stephan.
And what time was he out?
I have no idea. I fell asleep. But I know he drove my car because when I got into it, I said, oh, the seat's adjusted. Did you drive my car? He goes, yeah, remember I said I was going to take a drive tonight to go search for her? Because he does have, like, insomnia. He can't sleep at night sometimes. And especially, like, that's what's going on right now. but I'm not sure what time he may have come in or out. But if you guys look at my gate clicker, you need that to come in the front gate. You can see what times he may have come in and out.
Okay. I don't think I have anything else for you. We're going to clear some things with Stephan. And then I will let you know before I head out.
Okay.
Okay? Do you promise that everything you said today is true?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Ending the recording at 009. 4-11.
And that's it, everyone. That's the audio file that I received amongst many other files. So I'm going to be working through that. There are other interviews that I do have as well. Like we have some of Stephan Sterns. I think we've already heard one of them. It seems like the same length as the one we heard. But I'll put those together. We can listen to the 2 Stephan Sterns interviews. We've got of his dad. I want to hear that. We've got of, I think, Maddie's friend. We've got a few. I don't know if we've got of her sister, but there's a few audio files. Okay, I wanted to bring you this one today. I'll be working hard behind the scenes, of course, to do formats like this so we can listen to it bit by bit. And my goodness, I think it's so sad how not protective, how unprotective JENN SOTO is, right? Especially the day after her daughter's missing. Wow, oh my goodness. Someone was saying in chat, I'm so sorry, I didn't see your name there, but you said that people are trying to like vilify JENN SOTO and trying to pin it on her and deflect from Stephan. I really don't think that's it. I think that's like a binary thinking way of looking at it. You know what I mean? It's not one or the other. It's both. It's like one would think, okay, Stephan Sterns, he's been arrested. He's got 2 trials coming up and it's horrendous and all that. But everybody wonders, like, did she know anything? It is possible that she didn't, but unfortunately, there's so many lies. There's so many red flags, media interviews and police interviews about the timing. You know what I mean? So that makes it like, oh crap. Like saying initially, yes, I saw her get dressed that morning and this is what she was last seen wearing. I mean, last seen wearing is also a different phrase to use when what I last saw her wearing was. But like mixing up when you actually last saw your daughter, Wednesday 11, oh no, actually Sunday at 11. And then sending her off to sleep in a room with Stephan Sterns, where in the room is lotion, a gun, and a tripod. I mean, hello. I mean, that's just, of course, it would be like, I think it would be really strange to not have a red flag flying for JENN SOTO, right? Especially if one feels very protective of children. A 13-year-old girl who lost her life. I mean, that's the reality of it. How sad is that? After years of being sexually abused. It's horrendous. So anyway, I'm not here to convince anyone. All opinions are welcome, okay? Just don't fight with each other. We're not blaming, we're not saying she's guilty, she's not arrested or anything, but it's just, she's a walking red flag. She's not protective of her daughter at all. Her timeline is wishy-washy. It changes all the time. We've read a lot of documents, the PCA, from, the police narratives, from Stephan Sterns, from JENN SOTO. We've looked at an 896-page document. We looked at maps. We looked at all the things. And her story, it's just sus. It doesn't quite add up. And it's like, oh my goodness. Right. Now, everyone, thank you for listening to this with me. As I say, we've got lots more to work through over time. Now we're going to go and teleport. You're going to be redirected to the next stream, which is actually the sentencing phase of a trial that we've been watching together, the Sean Finnegan trial. If you've missed it completely, don't worry. All the days are there, defluffed, time-stamped, all of that. So you can catch up really quickly or watch it anytime you like. We're going now. It's phase 2. It's a death penalty trial. And today there will be opening statements for the sentencing phase, phase 2. There will be aggravating factors, mitigating factors, witnesses, victim impact statements, I think closing arguments, and then also the jury will start deliberating. The judge has a lot on everyone's plate today. Nikki said, since Stephan didn't stay there all the time, sorry, I put the comments up today, guys, because I wanted you to be able to see the closed captioning without any distractions here. So you said, since Stephan didn't stay there all the time, when her mom would tell Maddie that he was coming to visit for a while, she had to have seen something change in her daughter's face. I wonder, and I mean, as I say, Jen and Stephan had apparently broken up in December, and he said he'd only been there twice since then. So, like, what was he doing there? What was he there for? Oh, my goodness. Okay, thank you so much to everyone who supported the channel today. If you want to check out the links in the description box, there's a link there to buy Grizzly Cat a coffee if you want to as well. We're always working on finding things like these FOIA files, and it's not always that easy. So thank you, Grizzly Cat, for that as well. And I will see you in the next stream. Thank you, mods. I know double stream again today. You know where the mod coffee links are, guys, grizzlytruecrime.com/support. If you go to my website, it's all there. All right, everyone. I'll see you at the next stream. Stay safe. Bye.